Nick, what does it mean to be in the Scotland team and in the Scotland fold to someone like yourself?
Yeah, obviously talked about that a lot today. It means a lot to me. I had to sit on the sidelines for a year and it was very difficult, especially to see the boys doing so well. You want to be out there with them and winning and playing. So I was lucky enough to get over my injury, had a great pre-season and playing well, and I'm delighted to be back in the weekend. Hopefully my performance will show that.
How important is it to have had those few wins with Edinburgh? You know they've started to win games, in particular the Heineken Cup match.
Yeah.
What does that do coming in for your confidence?
Personally, my confidence, I'm playing well, so I felt good and I'm in good shape, so my confidence is high. But as a team, obviously the win against Munster compared to last year's performances, it pretty much felt like we won the World Cup. So it was fantastic for the squad, and disappointing then not to get another win in Perpignan, where we had a great 40-minute performance. But as you say, as a team now, Edinburgh, we're hopefully turning the corner, and things are definitely improving.
You come into the team as well in that Edinburgh combination that works well with yourself and Matt. So if you could first of all describe the type of 12 that Matt is.
I think in world rugby, I don't think there's anybody better than Matt Scott getting over the gain line. He's a fantastic athlete, and I'm jealous of him as an athlete, to be honest. We've just been in the gym now, and he every day I train with him, I'm like, God, I'm trying really hard, stop doing better. So he's a fantastic athlete, and just his ability to go forward is great for the team, and I really enjoy playing outside him because of that.
But what does his style of 12 mean, specifically for the kind of player you are at 13?
Well, it's basic, rugby's a go forward game, so if he can get over the gain line, which he can every time he gets the ball, the next phase I can get it. The defence is not set. I've got plenty more holes and opportunities. Whereas if that first phase Matt's not doing his job, defence is set. You don't necessarily want the ball. So Matt's an elusive runner. He's got good feet for a man of his size, and he's strong. So he gets over the gain line, and he's really starting to get better with his offloads as well. So we're hopefully building our relationship year on year, game on game, and we can start picking each other up and setting each other for some tries.
Sometimes you look as though you're an instinctive player. But you obviously have to play to a pattern as well. So how do you, as an individual, work that balance?
Well, it's taken me a number of years to kind of get into those systems and make sure I'm doing what's right for the team. And this year, particularly at Edinburgh, with the new system, it's back to scratch again. It's taken me 3 or 4 weeks to get in it. But I've really enjoyed now being a part of that, and I'm playing some of my best rugby. So the main one for me is defensively, you've got to be in that system, because if there's any chink nowadays in the modern game, you're not letting just yourself down, but the team also. So you've got to make sure you're working in your mini walls of 3, not getting in front of the guy inside, and when someone comes in, you make your shots. You're reliable, you're trustworthy, because at the end of the day, it's a team sport. You still need that instinctive edge though. So when you've got the ball in hand, you sometimes just got to feel where guys are and know when it's on for yourself. And I think that's something you either have or you don't, and hopefully I can keep a hold of that.
You're also quite fierce in defence, and when you look at the way Japan traditionally have played, there can be an unpredictable side to their game. They've become more structured, I think, and more physical these days, but I think they still retain that ability to surprise. So in terms of defence, what do you have to watch for?
I think we've watched a lot of Japan obviously over the last week or so, and they play some fantastic rugby. They really do, especially the back lines. They've got a lot of intricate plays. So again, it sounds simple, but it's really not. We just have to make sure we're always communicating, working in our walls of 3 and sticking to systems. And if we do that, we can contain them. If we don't, they've got the moves and the individuals to cause us some trouble.